tag F2 configurations device. In this tag, all the external devices and their settings are collected. These include gas level sensor settings, lambda sensor, injector and the pressure sensor. Gas level sensor settings. Select the wanted sensor. For example, AEB 1050. If the sensor is low resistant, you should turn this option on. This is the option of buzzer signal on the remote control when gas level is low, and it should be on. Afterwards, if necessary, regulate the thresholds of indication. The sensor must be on and installed. Turn the option of monitor on and check the actual work of the indicators. Switch to gas mode and make sure that the information transmitted about petrol is correct. In this case, we can see that we can't reach the red indicator of the lowest level. That's why we must switch the monitor off and regulate this level. Then make a transmission. In order to have this data saved in the memory of the controller, it is necessary to reduce the engine revolutions or switch back to petrol. Let's switch back to gas and watch the indication. We have reached the lowest level and the red indicator is now on. The red indicator corresponds to the empty tank, while all the green lights indicate to the full tank. Besides, there is also a software sensor. This is a program-level sensor of gas in tank which doesn't require outer-level sensor connection. This sensor will be discussed more detailedly in another video. Let's now pay our attention to lambda sensor. This option permits to switch the sensor on and off. Afterwards, select the type of the sensor which was installed in the car. Injectors. Now you can see the list of the possible types of injectors, and the last one is listed as another. If we switch it on, the following panel is activated, which permits to operate the injectors directly. That is to set the start impulse and the settings of duty cycle and frequency. We can set the number of the injectors in use. The controller with 6 injectors can operate for 3 types of engines: 4-6, 5 and 4-cylinder engines. This is the maximum range of gas injectors. In this window, the delay of gas injectors are set. The pressure sensor can be either 4, 2.5 bars or another. This sensor can be regulated by changing this value in volts. After installation of the sensor, the pressure in both vaporizer and manifold must be about 1 bar. If these readings are different, you can change them by regulating this value in volts. Please make sure that during this control, the vaporizer and manifold hoses are unplugged from the pressure sensor. However, the sensor of the set is usually calibrated and doesn't require any further regulations.